Good morning. Uh, Thanks for sharing your plan. It always makes it easier to help people. And okay, let's address your fireplace thing. We'll take a look at it, see its current condition. Yeah, got this wall over here that's not necessary. And see, this attic wall is building down over the window. That's what's happening. What I'm going to do is just go into this fireplace room. It's a room. Okay, I was looking at what you named it. Okay, we'll go over the structure tab, and uh, not it doesn't need a ceiling; it needs a shelf ceiling. You properly set the finished ceiling at 60 inches, and I think that'll solve that entire problem. Let's take a look. Voila! So there's your shelf ceiling. There seems to be a gap. Let's try. You got to set it 66. Just 60. Let's make it even 60 inches and see what if that makes a change in that gap thing. It did. I don't know why that closed the gap, but it was just a guess. Now here we need a hole for the fireplace. You didn't mention that, but I'm going to go over here and use the door tool, and we'll use the doorway tool. There we go. Get a door there, and I'm going to take this door and resize it so that it's just right at the edge of the fireplace and the other edge of the fireplace. And let's see, this symbol here is 45 inches high. So let's make the doorway 45 instead of 40. Well, that's the width. Oh, okay. I'm going to have to manually adjust this. I'm going to temporarily turn on the casing. This makes it easier to edit the thing in a camera view. Okay, I'm going to click there, hit the top, just pull it down to where it covers the top of the. Didn't move. Is that the doorway or is that the fireplace? That's the doorway. Oh, I don't understand why that's grayed out. I don't understand why this didn't work. I've done this countless times this way. That's not what I expected at all. See, when I select the doorway, it's supposed to be down here, but it's not. I'm going to try pulling it below the floor. Wow, okay, I'm going to delete it. I don't like that outcome. Okay, let's try another tack. I'm going to try a window this time. I just need an opening in the frickin' wall. Oh, I just thought of a more workable way. Let me delete that window. I'm going to go into an elevation camera back clip and just include just that wall in it. You got your ceiling planes in there. Very good. Your vault looks nice. I'm going to click on this wall polyline, then use the break tool in the edit toolbar to break it right there. Didn't break. Well, fiddlesticks, this isn't breaking. We can try the 3 key. Well, I'm encountering things I've never encountered before. Always been able to reshape wall poly lines in the past. But the brake tool's not working. The brake tool's not working. One thing is you get the snap grid. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. If I'm going to turn that off. I just don't use the grid. Well, fiddle diddle. My door ploy should have worked. Let me try it again. Okay, you must have set the default to have no casing. I need casing so I can manipulate this more easily. It's easier to select in a camera view. See, the height is grayed out. I've never seen that before. I can't see the casing. I was able to get it that way. Oh. My point is I just want to create an opening in the wall for the fireplace. Curses. Let's see the side hand. Oh, there it is. Take this. Excuse me. And that looks centered. Take a stupid doorway. Well, that's very annoying. Never had this happen before. I'm glad it happened in a video that other people are going to see. But sometimes strange things happen in this software, and you just have to, you know, you're going to call tech support. Well, sometimes I do as a last resort. I'm just going to turn the casing off. And I've got my hole on both sides there. It's really hard to select in a camera view. What I'm going to do is just go to the soffit tool, which puts this thing to bed. There, it's showing up. I'm going to put it right there. We'll take that, plug that hole with it. Take the eyedropper and put the same material on it. And then, hell, that's not even working. There, it finally did. Okay. Now here's this soffit out here in plan view. Just going to put it up even with the, well, it looks like your fireplace is sticking out a little bit too much. Just grab that and move it up screen a little bit. Yeah. Boy, talk about workarounds. But, you know, now it looks nice. Okay. And that solved your window problem. It's just using a shelf ceiling and then cut a hole in the wall. That was kind of a screwy way I had to do it that time, but it worked. Looks nice. And you can turn soffits off in plan view if you don't want to see that dashed line there. Or you could take this and bring it the whole way on the left and right. And make it the same thickness of the wall. Something like that. Delete that camera and give it one last 3D camera. Excuse me. Yeah, I like the way that looks now. You can put a mantle up there if you wanted, I suppose, or you know, polyline solid to represent some wood. I don't know. I don't know whatever you have it precisely in mind, but the only other thing I noticed was the roof. I know you didn't mention that, but yeah, see right here. Let me turn the change the camera. Where's that sucker? Edit active view. That's the one. I want to make this a vector view camera. So it just makes the lines stand out a little bit better, and I'm also going to turn the color off. Okay, this here, this transition point, what I'm gonna suggest to you to do is to we'll delete this roof plane. I guess he had auto build roofs on. That's the reason I got that error message. I'm going to take this roof plane and move it down here and simplify the geometry like that. Okay, now I'm going to reconnect this edge. Whoops. Hello. Join roofs. Okay, there we go. Join that. And I'm going to take this edge and pull it back down to here. What I intend to do is wrap this roof plane. Where's my edit? There it is over here. I'm going to wrap this one around with it using the brake tool, which I hope works this time. It did. Okay. We'll wrap it around and bring it over here to this point here. Now I'm going to take this and join it with that. Okay, I have to alter the geometry of this roof plane. It's got this extra break in it. It's a simpler roof, and a simpler roof has a better chance of not leaking during its lifetime. That's the reason I'm doing this. Now, this edge I'm going to join to this edge. And then this edge, if you don't want a triangle there, I'm going to take it and break it. Now, you don't have to do this. I'm just saying this simplifies the roof geometry, and I'm a believer in no matter how ornate the roof geometry is, you still want it simple at its junction points. See, I need to bring this up so that it matches that corner. So that these gutters are, you know, flow one to the other. That's not exactly right. Kind of hard to see that. Okay, I'll do it in plan view. That's close enough in a camera view, but see, I've simplified the roof. I just have to line up that little point there, but I think that looks better. You be the judge. Anyway, I'm going to go to plan view and turn on roof planes. Roof is plane. There we go. I should be able to figure out this corner a little more precisely. You see, the gutter's not showing in this view, and I just snap it right to the corner. and it matches those two corners. Now, it exposes that window some, which I don't like. Anyway, you don't have to do that. It was just an afterthought. Let's take a look at that. It may not give me enough overhang there. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. I like to simplify roofs where possible, but this one is not working very well. It needs to overhang the wall, but if it overhangs the wall, then it's not going to match the roof planes on either side. So that's the reason the outer roof generator, let's just go over here. We'll put it back by going auto rebuild roofs, and it'll undo that. See, put it back the way it was. I guess it's okay. I don't like it, but it fits. See, most users, and especially newer users, don't realize that the geometry of the floor plan determines the geometry of the roof. And so when you have an angle like this, you're going to get see, this pokes out and this pokes out more than this over here, and then so it gives you this. You end up with the geometry that you ended up with. And if you could adjust the floor plan, then you will get a simpler, more symmetric looking roof plan out of that. But anyway, that's all I can do with this. So I hope this helps you. And I'm sorry, I ended up having to do workarounds instead of what straightforwardly has worked in the past. But anyway, have a great day. I'm out of here.